What if everything we see, planets, stars, galaxies, is just a tiny fraction of the universe? Imagine that 95% of everything around us is completely invisible, untouchable, and barely understood. Welcome to the eerie world of dark matter and dark energy, the silent forces that may secretly control the fate of the cosmos. We know they exist, we just don't know what they are. Let's begin with dark matter. It doesn't emit, absorb, or reflect light. We can't see it, but we know it's there, like an invisible scaffolding holding galaxies together. Without dark matter, the stars and galaxies would fly apart. So, what is this cosmic glue? Is it made of particles we've never discovered? Could it be hiding in extra dimensions, or wild theory incoming? Could it be an illusion caused by gravity behaving differently on cosmic scales? Then comes the real mind bender: dark energy. While dark matter pulls things together, dark energy pushes them apart. It's the force driving the accelerating expansion of the universe. Scientists discovered this in 1998 accidentally. Two teams of astronomers found that distant galaxies weren't just moving away from us, they were speeding up. Imagine throwing a ball into the air and watching it accelerate into space instead of slowing down. That's how weird it is. Currently, dark energy makes up about 68% of the entire universe. It's everywhere, filling the vacuum of space, and it's growing. The more the universe expands, the more dark energy there is. A terrifying possibility? If this keeps going, galaxies will drift apart, stars will die out, and we'll end in a cold, dark, and lonely void. The big freeze. And yet, we have no idea why this is happening. Some theories say dark energy is a property of space itself. Others point toward quintessence, a fifth fundamental force. There's even a hypothesis that our universe is just one bubble in a frothy multiverse, and dark energy is a side effect of cosmic collisions between realities. We're building massive experiments like the Euclid telescope and the Dark Energy Survey to find answers. But for now, we're in the dark, literally. So why should you care? Because unlocking the secrets of dark matter and dark energy isn't just about space. It could change everything, from physics to time travel, from understanding life to building technologies we haven't dreamed of yet. The universe is hiding its true form, and we've only just begun to peek behind the curtain. The double slit experiment. When reality changes. Because you're watching. Imagine this. A tiny particle, say an electron, is fired at a wall with two vertical slits. Behind the wall is a detection screen. You fire one electron at a time. Over time, a pattern forms. But here's the kicker. Instead of acting like tiny marbles that go through one slit or the other, the electrons form an interference pattern, the signature of a wave. A wave that somehow passed through both slits at once and interfered with itself. Wait, what? This is the double slit experiment, one of the strangest and most iconic demonstrations in quantum mechanics. And it's not just bizarre, it challenges our deepest understanding of reality. When you watch, everything changes. Physicists wanted to know which slit each electron went through, so they installed a detector at the slits. Logical, right? Here's the mind-blowing twist. When they observed the electrons, the interference pattern disappeared. Instead, the electrons behaved like particles again, not waves. It's as if the act of watching collapsed the wave function and forced the electron to choose a path. Think about that. Reality changes based on observation. What does observation really mean? Now, you might think, okay, the electrons are just reacting to the measuring device. But no, experiments have gotten super precise. Even indirect measurements, where the particle isn't disturbed, still collapse the wave function. So physicists began asking, is it the detector, or is it conscious awareness of the measurement? Could the mind influence reality? That's where things get spooky. The experiment seems to imply the universe decides outcomes based on whether information is knowable. It's not just science fiction, it's quantum mechanics, delayed choice, and quantum eraser experiments. To make things even weirder, scientists like John Wheeler created delayed choice experiments. In these setups, the decision to observe the particle is made after it has passed through the slits, but this still changes the result. Then came the quantum eraser. It shows that even if information is erased after the event, the interference pattern can come back. In other words, the present can affect the past. Let that sink in. This isn't just weird, it bends our concept of time and causality. It's like the universe is saying, until you know what happened, it's undecided. Are we creating reality? The double slit experiment raises a fundamental question. Does consciousness play a role in shaping reality? Quantum theory doesn't offer a definite answer, but the observer effect hints at something profound. Maybe particles don't have definite properties until measured. Maybe reality at its deepest level is probabilistic or relational. Some physicists say it's all just math. Others, like Eugene Wigner and John von Neumann, have seriously considered the possibility that consciousness collapses the wave function. So, what does this all mean? If observing a particle changes its behavior, if the future can affect the past, if the act of knowing changes what is, then the universe is far stranger and more interactive than we ever imagined. What if the next big question isn't what is reality, but instead, who is creating it? Imagine two particles born together, sent across the universe in opposite directions. Yet when one is measured, the other instantly responds, no matter the distance. This isn't science fiction or mythology. It's a real quantum phenomenon, quantum entanglement. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance because it defies classical physics, especially that nothing travels faster than light. But entangled particles act like one system, even light years apart. Interact with one, and the other state is instantly known. Quantum entanglement starts at the quantum level, where certainty crumbles and probabilities reign. When particles interact in certain ways, like being emitted from the same source, they become entangled. Their quantum states, like spin, polarization, or momentum, link. Neither particle has a definite state until observed. They're in superposition, both states at once, until observation collapses the system. Then, the partner instantly takes the opposite state. Sounds like faster than light communication? Not quite. Entanglement doesn't let you send usable info faster than light. It's an eerie cosmic connection revealing nature's deeper rules and our limited grasp of space and time. Experiments tested this. In 2015, the Bell test experiment closed major loopholes. Results? Quantum entanglement is real, like settling classical physics. What does this mean for the universe? Some speculate everything might be connected at a quantum level. Even distant stars could be linked through entangled particles. This isn't just philosophy, it's the basis of quantum computing, where entangled qubits perform ultra-fast, secure calculations. Also, quantum teleportation transfers particle states across space without moving the particle. Here's the rabbit hole. If observation collapses states and everything is entangled, what role does consciousness play? Are we shaping the universe by looking at it? Physics now dances on philosophy's edge. Quantum entanglement forces us to question reality's fabric. Is space continuous? Or an illusion from hidden variables? Some say entanglement hints at a non-local reality, where distance is irrelevant. Others suggest the universe is a hologram, and entanglement a glitch. Whatever the truth, one thing's certain. Quantum entanglement shows reality is stranger than imagined. The universe might be whispering secrets. If we're brave enough to listen, you made it all the way here, brain spinning, questioning if time is even real, and you're still not subscribed? Look, this channel isn't just content. It's a mental roller coaster through black holes, brain glitches, and bizarre theories your school never dared to teach. If you're into stuff that blows your mind and makes you say, wait, Lasti, what did I just watch? Then yeah, you belong here. Smash that subscribe button so we can decode the universe together. Or at least get really confused trying. And hit the bell too, because if time is fake, notifications better be real. Let's get lost in the weirdest questions of existence. One rabbit hole at a time.